What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the WWE Elite 116 Lexis King. This is a figure that I've been eyeing for a while. I was going to order it off Amazon, but I actually found this at a local Walmart. They had the whole set except for Jake Cargo and Brian Pillman, so that was a very stacked Walmart. And I was surprised because I had only seen one person. I think it was Mitchell Craig on X find Elite 116 in Walmart. So I was very surprised. But let's take a look at the packaging. You see the figure front and center. Image of Lexis King on the side. Big WWE logo on the bottom. On the side, you'll see the exact same image of Lexis King. On the back, you see an image of Lexis making his way down the ring. Description, pause if you need to read. Other figures in the set. AJ Styles is one that I really do want to get. I was going to get the AJ Styles, but they only had one Lexis King, so I decided to get him instead. They had a bunch of AJ Styles, a bunch of Kevin Owens, a bunch of Randy Orton. Kevin Owens, I might get, because my Kevin Owens' paint is tripping, like in the hair and wrist tape. His arms are kind of loose as well, and I do like the blue shirt on this one. Jake Carver, I don't collect women's figures, so I won't get her. Randy Orton, I'll only get the chase for him, because I have the Ultimate. I don't want another all-black Orton. And they had a bunch of Randy Ortons. I was looking for the chase, but they didn't have Lexis King. We're, of course, reviewing him now. And Brian Pillman. I want to get the Monday Night Wars one that just got reviewed at the WrestleMania Superstore. But you see where he's from, height, weight, and finisher. And then on the side, it says Lexis King in red with the white background. First time in the line. So let's crack Lexis King out of his packaging and take a look at his accessories. Here are Lexis King accessories. Super simple. You get a pair of fist hands, and then you get this very nice jacket. This looks like the jacket that Seth Rollins wore at SummerSlam 2021 when he fought Edge, and they made the Top Picks figure for that. So if you got the new Seth Rollins Top Picks, I would put this jacket on there. Maybe cut it a little bit because I think it is a bit oversized. And put some white wrist tape on the right hand, and you have a SummerSlam Seth Rollins. I don't know if anybody cares about that specific version of Seth, but that's what this jacket reminds me of. Very nice, a little bit oversized, but not bad at all. Let's take a look at it on Lexis King. Here's a closer look at Lexis King. You can see how the jacket fits on there. It is nice because when you remove the head sculpt, then you gotta put the collar up, and then it won't look too oversized, but it's a nice looking jacket. But let's start off by taking a look at his head sculpt. And this definitely resembles Lexis King. I think it looks just like him, but I wish he had an expression, maybe a smile or something. He just looks like he just woke up. He looks pretty sleepy, but I actually noticed that there's a bandana over here, so let's see if the headband can come off. I think that's exactly what that's for. And let's see. Yep, it does. Wow. Okay, because Lexis King doesn't really wrestle with the headband anymore, so you can see what it looks like. It doesn't look like he has too big of a forehead. Looks pretty good. Moving the jacket here. He does have the Daniel Bryan torso, which is fine. It's okay for Lexis King. Maybe they could have used the Usos torso, but this is perfectly fine. They were going to give him these arms regardless. These arms are perfect for him. White wrist tape there. Nice black and gold attire. Says Lexis King on the back. Knee pads are nice. You get his logos on there. And then this is probably my main complaint with the figure, is that these small boots. I really don't like these boots. Boots are supposed to go up to the knee pad, or the kick pads are supposed to go to the knee pad. And this gold line right here on the bottom is actually on the knee pad, and the boot goes up to the knee pad. So I don't know why it's not like that. But one more thing I don't like, look at this. When I took off the head sculpt to put the jacket, because I like to have the collar underneath the hair, you can see he has a massive neck. And then when I put it on him, the head sculpt, he still has a big neck. Like, when I was looking at the images on Amazon, if anything, I thought he was going to have no neck. But apparently he has too long of a neck. But for articulation, head sculpt can rotate fully. The hair doesn't prevent it too much. He can not look up at all. He can barely look down. It's just going to pop right back because of the hair. Torso going to rotate all the way around. Solid ab crunch. I think this torso has the best ab crunch. Arm can go up like that all the way around. Biceps swivel, double jointed elbows. Hand can rotate and it's on a pivot. Leg can kick up like that. He can do the splits. Upper thigh cut, double jointed knees. Shin cut, and then the new ankle pivot, which is nice. Without further ado, let's take a look at some Lexis King figure comparisons. Again, this Lexis King figure is a first time in the line, so I'm just going to compare him to the other figures I have of people that are in NXT. So here's Lexis King up next to the Elite 94 Wesley. Here's Lexis King up next to the Unrivaled Series 9 Ricky Starks. And here is Lexis King up next to the Elite 111 Tony D'Angelo. But that is going to do it for the Elite 116 Lexis King figure. I do recommend this figure if you are a fan of Lexis King, if you collect NXT figures. I'm a big fan of Lexis King. I would say Lexis King, Ethan Page, Ricky Starks, and Tony D'Angelo are like my favorite superstars in NXT. So I did want to grab this figure, but there are some problems like the neck being too long. I wish he had an expression on his face, and I don't like the short boots. But besides that, it is a very great figure, and I do highly recommend. I mean, he does pose around great, but make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to my channel. My goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2025, and I will see you guys in the next video.